Yo, what's going on, everybody? So I'm going to give my April 4th, 6/10 slate of games. My picks for the games tonight. There's 4 games in the slot. So I'm going to start with the pitchers. The pitching is extremely piss poor tonight. Out of the slate, Trevor Bauer, 11,300 against the Blue Jays. He's the only reputable pitcher out of anyone going tonight. So got to have him in your lineup. Blue Jays struggling to hit. And last night, I think Grichuk had 2 homers, but Bauer is one of the elite pitchers in the league, so you got to have him in your lineup. 9 Ks in the first outing, so he's going to put up some big numbers tonight. My other flyer shot is Max Fried of the Braves going against the Cubs. Cubs have been pretty cold at the plate so far. He can possibly, Fried can get roughed up. He was more of like a reliever, but like a swing guy. But, I'm thinking maybe, max 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, maybe 5 strikeouts. The other options are just so bad today that there's no one to really play. You're not playing Harvey. Fade Harvey at all costs. He's, putrid. Tyler Mahle for Cincinnati at 7,900 against Pittsburgh. It's not horrible. Pittsburgh's also been pretty slow at the plate so far, so it's probably my only other play would be Tyler Mahle in his first start of the season. Catcher. 2 plays at catcher. No, we'll go 3 plays. Jonathan Lucroy, 3,400 against the Rangers. Edison Volquez is starting tonight for the Rangers. In his first start, he looked absolutely horrible. He just got Tommy John surgery in the offseason, so Lucroy is averaging 6 points so far during the season. I think Volquez struggles again. Lucroy could have a nice little day at the plate. Brian McCann versus the Cubs with Yu Darvish on the mound. Darvish couldn't get out of the 3rd inning in his first start against the Rangers. Hasn't been the same guy the last couple of years. He's been getting shelled constantly. So if McCann's in the lineup, which I think he should be, I think he's sitting against lefties, he could have a big day. He could definitely porch one against Darvish, who just throws straight down the middle heat. And last play catcher, a little bit of a, kind of a hope play. Tucker Barnhart, 3,600 against Trevor Lyles in Pittsburgh. Lyles making his first start of the year after having issues with his side. Lyles, another guy who was more of a swingman for Pittsburgh last year, not much of a starter. If he comes out struggling, in his first start of the season, Barnhart's a guy. It's good play vision, not a bad price at 3,600. He can get you a couple hits, possibly 7 points out of a very piss poor catcher position. All right, we're going to jump into first base. Joey Votto, 4,700 against Pittsburgh. Jordan Lyles on the mound. Lyles making his first start of the season. Votto so far, pretty slow start of the season. He's batting somewhere around 230, maybe a little lower. In the past, Votto has absolutely murdered Lyles. He's 7 for 14, 2 doubles, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. 4,700 first base. Who's playing tonight? Votto's a must play. Justin Bour, 4,100, bit of a reach here against the Rangers. Edison Volquez on the mound. Bour's been struggling. He's batting like 0.56 for the year. But only positive notes out of it is that he's hitting righties very well career-wise. Volquez coming back from Tommy John surgery. Looked horrible in his first start. Just hoping Bour can get it going tonight. Maybe knock a homer, get a big RBI single or something along the way. Really just start getting that bat hot. And third play first, Freddie Freeman, 4,600 against the Cubs and Yu Darvish. Freeman's murdering the ball this year so far, 412 average. Hasn't seen Darvish too much over his career. But if Darvish continues to look, the way he has over the last season, and especially that last start, Freeman's going to absolutely eat him alive. He's got a great eye at the plate, and he's a pure contact hitter. So definitely take a look at Freeman tonight against Darvish. All right, rolling along to third base. Asdrubal Cabrera at 4,000 against the Angels and Matt Harvey. Cabrera played with Harvey for years while they're with the Mets. Asdrubal's a very streaky hitter. when he's hot, he's red hot. He's one of the hottest hitters. He will look like one of the best hitters in baseball. So, and Matt Harvey, one of the worst pitchers in the league, but has some of the most overconfident stuff that I've ever seen. So, Cabrera can definitely have a good opportunity tonight to see some great pitches down the middle. Because for some reason Harvey still thinks he can blow people away with his fastball, which has shown since last season that he cannot do anymore. Second play, Joe Kong for the Pirates going against Cincinnati. Kong's 4,100. He's one of the very few power hitters that they have in their lineup, even though he's not really a big power hitting guy. But, you take a chance on him today at 4,100 just because who knows what Tyler Mahle is going to be putting out there. It's first start of the year. If you look at him career statistically, it's nothing too impressive. So, hoping Kong can have a big day. Last play, Eugenio Suarez, 4,700 against Pittsburgh. Going against Lyles again here. Suarez hits lefties very well. In a small sample size against him in the past, 2 for 2 with a double. So, Suarez having a pretty nice start to the season. Not knowing what Lyles is going to bring today with his first start, you take a chance. 4,700, it's a big price, but Suarez should definitely produce tonight. All right, now we're jumping into second base. Adam Frazier, 3,900 versus Cincinnati tonight. Had a pretty slow start to the year. First couple games were pretty poor, but definitely rebounded. Batting .333 since with stealing an RBI. He's the leadoff guy, so against Cincinnati tonight with Mahle on the mound, should see at least 4 to 5 at-bats, which is huge. Rougned Odor, 4,100 against the Angels and Matt Harvey. It's a great matchup for Odor. He's had some rough matchups going against Houston and stuff like that over the to start the season, so his numbers have been a little down. But against Harvey tonight, 7 to 10 points is what I'm kind of forecasting. So 4,100 is not a bad price at all for him. And a bit of a flyer play, David Boat for Chicago going against Atlanta. He just signed a 5-year, $15 million extension. It's definitely, he's a utility guy. He's going to play here and there for him. But limited action, sitting 364 so far. Going to take a flyer on because I'm not sure what to make of Freed tonight, so could be a decent spot play for Boat in my opinion. Okay, moving on to shortstop, we got Ozzie Albies, 4,200 for the Braves going against the Cubs. Guy's absolutely crushing the ball so far. He's batting .500 with a homer and 2 RBIs to start the year. He's averaging 13 points in DraftKings, which is for a shortstop absolutely unreal. Darvish is pretty skeptical about Darvish so far, so Albies is kind of a must-play. Two more plays, Javi Baez, 5,200 against Atlanta. Basically a must-play, like every night, this guy. Price, obviously, is expensive, but, another guy averaging 13 points in DraftKings. Everyday player is hitting 300. It's one of the few bright spots in the Cubs lineup so far. So yeah, Baez at that line, and I guess an untested starter in Freed. Baez probably got he's gonna have a massive night, 15 to 20 points in my opinion, just because who knows who the hell Freed is. So, I know the pitching's poor, so you got to pretty much pay up for some decent guys. But if you could afford Baez tonight, definitely work your lineups around him, get him in there. All right, last but not least, we're going to break down the outfield. Not much to really discuss here. Guys like Joey Gallo, 5,100, Yasiel Puig, 5,000, Starling Marte, 4,900 are guys you're definitely going to want in your lineups just based off of the pitching matchups tonight. They're all pretty expensive, but if you can get at least one of these guys in your lineups, I expect them to have a pretty good night. I'm fading Trout tonight just because price tag, which is like monstrous. It's like 5,600. That's basically where he's been every game. I definitely don't expect him to, he hasn't met the price tag all season, so I don't expect him to do it again tonight. And until he does, I'm going to continue to fade him. Hunter Pence, 3,700, bit of a value play, going against the Angels and Matt Harvey. He's played in only 3 games so far. He's, played DH, played the field, I think, in one of the games. But the limited time he's played, he's done quite well for himself at the plate. Note here that he should definitely see some more playing time because Nomar Mazara had an injury the other day, so he's going to be out definitely today. I don't know what the future is for him. We'll have to keep track of that, but keep an eye on Hunter Pence. He should definitely see some more playing time in the immediate future. And my last play, another little value play at 3,900. Mark Zagunis for the Cubs going against Atlanta. He's going to be definitely a situational play for them. He's probably going to see more time against lefties than not. The opening day he played instead of Schwarber, but tonight they're both in the lineup. I like Zagunis more than I like Schwarber, especially with the price difference. Schwarber struggles against lefties. Zagunis hits lefties well. The 2 games he played so far this season, he's put up 9 and 10 points respectively. So against Fried, who we're not really sure what we're going to get from him tonight, especially against this lineup. I think Zagunis could put up another nice performance here and there from 7 to 10 points, in my opinion. So it's a nice little spot start. Especially tonight when we already know going in that he's confirmed playing. So take a look at him, see what you think. But that about does it for me, guys. Once again, before you submit your lineups, make sure all you guys are playing. Things change last minute. Guys get scratched 20 minutes before the game. So just confirm before the lineups go off and lock that all your guys are in there. But yeah, good luck to everybody playing tonight. I'm out.